Here at Nationwide Arena, the Blue Jackets a winner tonight over the St. Louis Blues, 5-2. Bob McElligott joined by Jody Shelley here, and it's time to get Jody's take on this game tonight. And Jody, the theme is really what we started talking about earlier today, opportunities, and maybe the final opportunity for a lot of players. And if it was, I think every one of those guys took full advantage of the opportunity tonight.
I think they understood, and it seemed to be more of a game that they could play a little more wide open. You know, Mott had a great goal there to start. McElligott gets involved. Loved Harrington's play up the ice, who's battling for a position. Big Austin, the defenseman, I thought he had a heck of a game throwing the weight around a bit. Didn't look like he was supposed to play. It looked like Gabriel Carlson was supposed to play, but he was inserted there and did a great job. I really like Dubois. Dubois did a good job. When you watch closely, he's a big guy who does little things well. You talked about that the other day. He was around the net. He got a really gritty goal. And McElligott, you know, he was in there getting involved. So all the players that we've talked about, we've mentioned in pregame conversations that these guys need to get involved. I thought every guy on the ice tonight was involved, not just because of the win and they got 5 goals, because they were all engaged, they made good plays, and, you know, they took advantage of opportunities. 5-on-3 opportunity, 5-on-4 opportunity, 5-on-5, back-checking. There were some details that they're starting to pick up here. And really it takes time in training camp to get in that game mode, and you can tell these guys have took advantage of some of their last opportunity.
Yeah, and they saw 17 guys get sent out early today, right?
Yeah, that
if you're a young guy,
point.
if you're a bubble guy, you've already seen some of your buddies go, you know you've got to come out and play well tonight. And I think what you said earlier was that they understood. And they went out and they did their job tonight. I just talked with Jonas Korpisalo before I left the room, and I came down here and congratulated him on the win. He said, yeah, a lot different from the other night in Chicago. And it was, but he also admitted that it's harder in a game like this because you stand there for so long waiting for the next shot, and then you've got to be perfect. When they come down there, you've got to make the save. In Chicago, he never had time to think. It was boom, 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 52 shots on him, and it was over. So tonight, but he was good.
Yeah, and he said it's not just that one shot, it's then you get 3 in a row, and you got to be ready for 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then it goes cold again.
All right, so that's Jody's take on tonight's game. Now let's send it into the media room and hear from head coach John Tortorella.